I'm then asked how many people are in my class. Wow, you're only graduating with a class of 20? My response is, no, I'm not only graduating with a class of 20, I have a graduating family. I really wanted to close with a journal entry that I made at the beginning of the year. So here we go, if you guys can just reflect. November 23rd, or a little bit after. This is the first week of school. We leave summertime and the long days to get back to classes and scheduled lunchtime, which is the hardest thing for some of us. The early morning is always brightened by the faces of friends and teachers who we may not have seen all summer. Back to school days have its pros and cons, but for us it can be like a family reunion. We've become used to the excitement every year, seeing familiar faces and getting back on schedule. However, this year is different. It's our senior year. There's no better word to describe your last days than bittersweet. I know that there are about 9 months until we are sitting on the stage at graduation, but I start to realize all the things I'm going to miss about being a high schooler at Grace Academy. That contributes to the bitter part. Moreover, it's stressful to consider all the choices that our class will be making in the next few months. I can't imagine all the countless hours spent on college applications, the gas money for trips to tour campuses, the extra investment in dual enrollment, and all of the backflips required for furthering our education. I think of every bright student in my class coming in through the doors for their last time. And I think about all the places they could choose to go in their future and the impact that they are going to have. These are tough choices to make, but there's also an incredibly sweet part. In the first week of school, each individual may not know his or her next step in life, but we have an all-loving God who does. He knows where he wants each of us to serve and how to direct us there. I trust that he will place the right people and circumstances in our lives in the next year that will open and close those doors. He knows where he wants us to grow and how to mold us into his hands. 9 months seems so far away, but I know it will fly by. This may seem bitter, but we have days to be filled with sweet memories with our senior class and new, exciting, adventurous paths to which God will guide us. Class of 2015, as we celebrate our accomplishments today, we can also glory in the blessing and guidance that God has given us. As we take this next step, we will no longer be as dependent on our wonderful parents and all of those who have taken those roles. This is scary, but we can remember that when the dog bites, when the bee stings, or when we're feeling sad, that we can remember our favorite things about Grace Academy, and we can remember that we have dependence on an awesome God. Congratulations, class of 2015.
For the next few moments, we would like to take some time to give special recognition to those students who have earned certain scholarship awards due to academic achievement, character, and social leadership. The academic awards will be acknowledged first. Mr. Dwayne Rods, who's been a high school teacher here at Grace for 33 years.
Thank you. One of my beloved colleagues said, "Do you need a cane?" No, Linda, I don't need a cane. Thank you. What a beautiful day the Lord has blessed you guys with for graduation. It couldn't be more beautiful. When I graduated, it was in June, but it was really cold because the polar ice cap was much bigger in those days. And frigid weather. So I get the really nice part here of giving out these awards, recognizing the graduating class for at least some of their achievements. The first set of awards I have to give out are for students who worked as teachers' aides this year, and the teachers they worked for present these awards. So first, being an aide from Mrs. Carver, Sung Jin Yo. Next, for being an aide for Mrs. Carver, Mrs. Carver, where